What's up, YouTube? This your boy bigboysnacksjonnytv, and tonight I'll go my AEW Dynamite review on high. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content. Find my social media down below in the description. Now let's get started. Now AEW Dynamite was a awesome show. It was just a good show for what it was. We head to the ring where Tony Schiavone welcomes Mercedes Moné. The CEO makes her way to the ring to a big pop from the crowd. The floor is all Monet as she tells Toronto to say hello. There's a new CEO. Mercedes Monet missed the ring. The fans all of this and is excited to be in AEW. A CEO chant breaks out before Mercedes Monet talks about all of this nearly being taken away from her. 10 months ago, she sustained an injury competing in New Japan against Willow Nightingale rather than dwell on the past. Mercedes Moné has a video package to give the fans a taste of Mercedes Moné. The video package looks at her time in New Japan and addresses the unfinished business she has with Willow Nightingale after their match last May. Mercedes Moné talk about minor setback, setbacks becoming major comebacks and not leading a woman evolution, but a global revolution. She's then addressed Sky Blue and Julia Hart getting involved in her unfinished business with Willow Nightingale, and whoever does will go bankrupt. She ends the promo, but the lights cut out, revealing Julia Hart, and they come back on. And Sky Blue tries to blindside her to no avail. Mercedes Moné goes for what Excalibur calls the Monet Maker on the TBS champion, but Sky Blue makes the save. They leave the ring for chairs, but Chris Statlander and Will Nightingale run down to help out. The lights cut out again, and Sky Blue and Julia Hart disappear. But when we see Will Nightingale with a chair up as if looking to get one over on Mercedes Moné. Mercedes Moné noticed this, forcing Willow Nightingale to drop the chair before the CEO makes her exit from the ring. Okay, that was a cool segment by Mercedes Moné. Backstage, Mares talked to the Young Bucks and Kazuchika Kazuchika Okada ahead of the AEW Continental Championship match tonight. The Young Bucks talked down Marves for not knowing Japanese before telling Okada they will be his personal match produced to make up for not being allowed at ringside given the rules of the match. Okada cuts a promo in Japanese, rattling in English that he is coming for Eddie Kingston's title. We go back to ringside where Okada makes his way to the ring for our opening match. Renee Paquette is at ringside, hypes up Okada's single debut as part of the AEW roster before a focused Eddie Kingston head down next, and this match gets underway. AEW Continental Championship match, Eddie Kingston versus Okada. This was a good match. After a stare down between the champ and challenger, they lock up until Okada sends Eddie to the ropes, taunting him and getting a set of chops and kicks from the champion for his troubles. Kingston follows up with some more strikes until Okada rolls out of the ring for a breather, forcing the champ to go on the chase before the Rainmaker cuts him off upon returning. Okada follows with an elbow to the head and a side headlock that Kingston finally fights out of, taunting Okada to hit the ropes for a shoulder tackle before taking the challenger down with a shoulder tackle of his own. Okada leaves the ring only to catch Kingston with a DDT to the floor. We cut backstage where the Young Bucks are watching on alongside Tony Khan before we get a replay of the DDT. Okada brings Kingston back into the ring, taking him down before putting a boot on the champ's chest for the cover, but Kingston kicks out. Okada doesn't stand for this long. However, taking the champ back down with some hard strikes as we go to picture in picture. We're back for picture in picture. The challenger stays in control through much of the break, making good use of rest holds to wear Kingston down in the middle of the ring as we come back. Okada finally let go of the hold, only to taunt the champ with some kicks to the head until Kingston gets to his feet for some hard chops on the challenger. Eddie Kingston with the ambitional stretch on the Rainmaker, transitioning to a throw to take him off his game. Okada heads to the corner where Eddie Kingston catches him with a series of chops, but Okada blocks a back suplex only for Kingston to hit him with a German for a near fall after a sliding elbow strike. Eddie Kingston back on the attack now with some kicks and chops, but the challenger responds with a drop kick that takes him to the canvas. Backbreaker of shorts from Okada. Follow this. He gets a near fall as a result. Screw slam from the Rainmaker before going up top, but Kingston evades and hits the Hurricane for the cover, but Okada gets a shoulder up. The two make their way to their knees for an exchange of strikes before getting to their feet, where Eddie hits a massive chop on the Rainmaker. Okada follows with one of his own and goes for a Rainmaker lariat, but Kingston managed to evade the full brunt of it with his arms up. He goes to the corner to regroup as Okada gets back to his feet on the opposite side, only to get run down by the champ. The straps are down as Eddie looks for a half and half suplex, but Okada grabs the referee to get leverage and gauze the eyes of the champ. Eddie Kingston rocks Okada before going for a Hurricane, but Okada evades and it drops him with the canvas. Rainmaker connects and Okada gets the pin and the win to become the new champion. The winner by pinfall and your new AEW Continental Champion, Okada. This was a good match right here. Good match. We see the Young Bucks celebrating backstage before going back to ringside to see Okada surprised by the extra pyro personal possibility given given to him by the Young Bucks, and suddenly the Pac heads to the stage to stare the new champion down. Pac eventually steps away, leaving us with a confused Okada before we go backstage. When Apex Quet talks to Swerve Strickland, who addressed Samoa Joe's accident last week before saying he's ready for a fight. Tonight, he will turn Toronto into Who's House? Swerve's House. Commercial break. Backstage, Renee Parker talks to Chris Stanlander and Will Nightingale about their street fight against Julia Hart and Scott Blue on Rampage later tonight, promising this will be the end. When Mercedes Moné steps into view, Chris Stanlander thanks Mercedes Moné for helping last week, and Mercedes Moné thanks her for helping tonight, telling Willow Nightingale she's done enough before storming off. Stokely jokes about Willow's breaking Mercedes Moné ankle, which frustrates Willow Nightingale before she walks off. Back at ringside, Hook makes his way to the ring for our next match. Out next is Lionheart, Chris Jericho before this match gets underway. So they changed Chris Jericho theme song. Anyway, so we get Hook versus Chris Jericho. This was a good match. Chris Jericho charged at Hook, who catches him with a massive back suplex. Jericho looks like he's got knocked loudly, so the ref checks on him before Lionheart gets back to his feet. Chris Jericho drops back down, which raised some concerns on his well being. He eventually makes his way back to his feet before Hook takes him to the corner for a series of strikes. Jericho fights back, sending the FTW champion away, but gets caught with another big throw from Hook. This gives the young man an opening to continue the offense before Lionheart catches him with an elbow to turn things around. Jericho keeps on the keeps on top of it until the FTW champion catches him with a German suplex and another throw for good measure. One more for the road, sending Jericho down hard as we go to picture in picture. We're back from picture in picture. Hook continues to take Lionheart on a journey through the island of suplex wearing the Lionheart down until Jericho takes to the ropes where he finally starts fighting back with some strikes, only for Hook to get right back at him, picking up where he left off with another suplex. Jericho, for his part, managed to start fighting back as we return from break. Okay. Just in time for another German suplex, Jericho tries to escape to no elbow before Hook sends him back down with yet another. Jericho managed to block one more attempt going for the Raws, but Hook fights out. Hook charges at Jericho in the corner, but gets a boot to the face and a shoulder block. Jericho firing up with another one taken to the ropes for a double axe handle, only to get dropped with a Northern Lights suplex. Clothesline by Hook, but Jericho blocks a second one, hitting a lion song off the rope for a near fall. Jericho had about enough of this as he sends Hook to the corner before hitting a boot to the face. He mounts the FTW champion on the corner for some punches, but Hook blocks and sets up the Red Drum in the corner. Jericho caught to as he goes to the middle of the ring to fight out, but he's fading. Lionheart is on his knees before dropping to his back and finally managed to break the hold. Jericho goes for the walls again, but is fought off by Hook, who catches Lionheart with the inside cradle for the pin and the win. The winner of the match, Hook. This was a good match. Jericho shows some respect with a hand out, and Hook gives a fist bump before we cut away from the ring. Okay, that was a good match. Video package: Adam Cole addressed Warlow failing to win the AEW World Championship before saying his new job to hit is to make sure the Undisputed Kingdom holds on to the gold they already have. He wants Warlow to reach his true potential, so don't screw it up. So we go to commercial break. Backstage, Renee Paquette asks Jericho if Hook win tonight, earning his respect. Jericho says he hurt his neck and merely hurt his pride, but after tonight, he earns Jericho respect. Jericho says he has a pro, proposition proposition for Hook next week before walking off. Back at ringside, Tony Schiavone welcomes Will Ospreay to the ring. The crowd is going wild for the aerial assassin as he heads to the ring. Tony Schiavone talks about Forbidden Door being the last time Toronto saw Will Ospreay before turning attention to Dynasty. Will Ospreay, for his part, apologized to the Canada crowd for what he had to say about them last time he was around here, saying he is here for the betterment of AEW, and in the return he wants some of that maple syrup. Will Ospreay said all he had to about Brian Danielson until he heard what Brian Danielson said on Collision, claiming Will Ospreay couldn't walk in the American Dragon shoe. Will Ospreay compared the career in Japan before joking that he couldn't fill in Dan Bryan's shoe because they were too small. Will Ospreay speak to Shibata now, referencing reference referencing a match that referencing a match they had in Japan nearly a decade ago before challenging Shibata to a match, telling Brian Danielson to watch and see what the bully goat is all about. Will Ospreay music hits as he points to the Dynasty banner up high. This was a good segment. Video package: the issue between Adam Copeland and Christian Cage come to a head tonight in a quick match for the TNT champion. Back at ringside, Tony Storm and Mariah May head to the ring for our next match. Out next are Deonna Purrazzo and Thunder Rosa, who rush to the ring to get this match on the way. So we get Tony Storm and Mariah May versus Deonna Purrazzo and Thunder Rosa. This match right here, this was a pretty good match. This match wasn't bad at all. This was a pretty good match. After the entitled chaos, we start things with Mariah May and Deonna Purrazzo, with Mariah May getting a near fall before attacking the champion in. Deonna Purrazzo escaped the beatdown to tag in Thunder Rosa, who steps up for Deonna Purrazzo's back for a clothesline on the champ in the corner. Thunder Rosa sends Tony Storm to the ropes, now driving her head into the ropes before Luther get a sneak attack in as we go to picture in picture. Back from picture in picture, Mariah May makes the tag to wear Thunder Rosa down, tagging Tony Storm back in to continue the attack. As Mariah May takes Deonna Purrazzo off the apron to keep her away from intervening. Mariah May then tags back in, wearing Thunder Rosa down even more before the champ tags back in as we return from break. Thunder Rosa escapes as Mariah May tags back in, heading up top to take both opponents down before tagging in Deonna Purrazzo. Deonna Purrazzo goes after Mariah May and get a near fall, but as she goes on the attack, once more Thunder Rosa tags herself back in. Tony Storm rushes in. Deonna Purrazzo fights her up while Thunder Rosa hits a Death Valley driver on Mariah May, only to be taken down with a German suplex by the champ. Hip toss attack hip attack in the corner by the champ, but Thunder Rosa catches her with an alligator clutch of shorts for the pin and the win. The winner of the match, Deonna Purrazzo and Thunder Rosa. This was a pretty good tag team match. This tag team match was not that bad. Deonna Purrazzo is still none too pleased about not being involved as the referee raised both women's arms in victory. The champ and Mariah May regroup on the ramp as Deonna Purrazzo and Thunder Rosa reluctantly shake hands after their win. Okay, commercial break. Back at ringside, Swerve Strickland heads to the ring looking for a fight. And oh boy, is he about to get one? Because here comes the Butcher. Swerve is looking forward to this as the match gets underway. So we get Swerve Strickland versus the Butcher. This was a quick match. Butcher starts to talk Swerve down, but is met with a big headbutt in response. Swerve Strickland goes to the offense quickly from this, wearing him down to the canvas until Butcher fights back. Toe kick to the back gives Butcher an opening as he follows up with a backbreaker. Swerve manages to respond with a set of kicks and a big right hand. He gets caught with a butcher lariat that he reacts to with a big kick. House call on Butcher, followed by a swerve stomp, but Strickland isn't done, locking in a modified arm scissor to force a tap out. The winner by submission, Swerve Strickland. This was a quick match. Strickland Swerve Strickland gets a microphone after the match, calling out Samoa Joe and saying he's very close to hating the champion. Every day he thinks about wrapping this chain around Samoa Joe's neck and hangs him on the post. But there ain't enough chains for that neck of his. After week, he will go after Joe until the champ gives him what he wants. The draws out the champ himself as Samoa Joe steps out. I'm sorry, asking what to do with Swerve Strickland. Logic dictates that he should just ignore Strickland, but we can't do that with someone like Swerve Strickland. And the problem with Swerve Strickland is that he believes in an impossible. He believes in the impossible. This belief becomes infectious, making these fans think they can be a champion too. Until someone like Samoa Joe comes in to give him the taste of reality. So now the champ knows what to do with someone like Swerve Strickland, and that's give him exactly what they want before they can square off. However, Don Callis comes out to a massive waves of boos, calling Swerve Strickland out and challenging him to a match against the undefeated. Outside of the Don Callis family, Kunusuke Takeshita Swerve Strickland says if he had more time, he'll burn the Don Callis family tree to a crisp, but he accepts the challenge all the same. When he's done, Swerve Strickland is coming after Samoa Joe's next. Okay, good segment. Commercial break. Back at ringside, Adam Copeland makes his way to the ring for our Dynamite main event. The challenger heads down to a big pop as the home crowd sings along to his song. Out next is the TNT champion to a whole different tune. Jarrett surrounding Christian Cage as he heads to the ring before this match gets underway. So we get the I Quit match for the TNT champion, Christian Cage for the Christian Cage versus Adam Copeland. This was the match of the night right here. This match was fantastic. This I Quit match was fantastic. Match of the night. The crowd shows their appreciation for both men to start, but Christian Cage blindsides Copeland, sending him to the corner, only for Copeland to turn things around. Cage evades a spear attempt as he leaves the ring, but Adam Copeland drops him with a baseball slide. The action spills to the outside and to the crowd, where Copeland sends Christian Cage into the penalty box for more damage. Adam Copeland sees a fan wearing a Burns jersey and takes it off of him, putting it on the champion before getting a blue leaves jersey from another fan. Christian Cage is back up and the two duke it out in the penalty box before Christian Cage takes the shirt off himself, only for the fight to continue up through the crowd as we go to picture in picture. We're back. We're back from picture in picture. The action ends up at the concession stand where Adam Copeland stays in control, only for the action to take an odd turn when Christian Cage tries to escape the women's restroom. That part was funny. Edge and Christian were fighting in the girls' bathroom. That part was funny. Clearing a group of ladies in the process, Adam Copeland brings him back out before the action finds his way back to the crowd. Christian Cage tries to run away as Adam Copeland takes the shirt off to choke the champ out with it, and we end up back at ringside where Adam Copeland pulls out a ladder as we come back from the break. As we come back from break, TLC chant breaks out as Adam Copeland sets the ladder up against the ring apron, laying the champ out before propping the ladder up between the barricade and the announcer table. But Christian Cage hits him and climbs up instead. Adam Copeland fights back, however, dropping the champ onto the ladder with a reverse facebuster. But Christian Cage says no, the ref asking if he gives up. Adam Copeland sets the ladder back up in the ring now, upside down before driving the champ into it. But Christian Cage still refused to give up. Christian Cage rolls out of the ring and Adam Copeland intercepts as he wears the champ down before checking under the ring and pulling out a table. It seems the crowd is getting what they want now, as Adam Copeland props the table against the barricade to more TLC chants. Christian Cage manages to stop the onslaught, however, and goes up top, just about sending Adam Copeland through the table with a crossbody. The referee asks Copeland to which the challenger replies, "Screw you." Christian Cage brings his old friend back in the ring before setting the ladder up in the turnbuckle, and then driving Adam Copeland's face into it. The referee checks on Adam Copeland again, but with heavy breath. Copeland refused to give up. Christian Cage pulls him away as he goes for a fall splash up top, but Christian Cage counters with a crossface. Christian Cage refused to give up when the ref checks and Cage goes after the eye of the challenger to break the hold. Um, both men hit the ropes and both men drop each other with a shoulder tackle, forcing them to lay on the canvas as we go to picture in picture. We're back from picture in picture. The action finds its way out of the ring once more. This time we're heading up the ramp and to the stage as Adam Copeland continues to go after the champ, eventually launching Christian Cage off the stage as we come back. The referee checks on Christian Cage and the champ yells no in response as Adam Copeland heads to the back, coming out with a hockey goal on the way back. He brings Christian Cage up and drops him on the goal before throwing him into a yell of goal from the crowd. Christian Cage tries to escape down the ramp, but Adam Copeland remains focused on taking him down until Shana Wayne blocks him with a hockey stick, nailing him in his little edges. After the ref asks Adam Copeland, but the challenger refused to quit. Christian Cage brings Copeland back into the ring now, using the hockey stick to wear him down some more. But the challenger still won't give up. Christian Cage goes out there more loot under the ring now, dropping a steel chair in favor of one wrapped in barbed wire. Um, he end up he ended up bringing both chairs into the ring, setting Adam Copeland up for a control, but Adam Copeland managed to evade it. Adam Copeland goes for a shot in the corner, but Christian Cage kicks him away, only for Copeland to evade a kill switch attempt. Copeland attacks him with a hockey stick now and shoves it in his mouth for more damage, but the champ can barely respond when asked if he quits. Adam Copeland grabs a lace to try and choke out Adam Copeland, only for the but Parklichi to get involved with a beatdown on the challenger before anything else can happen. Here comes Daddy Magic and Daniel Garcia to even the odds. Adam Copeland nails a kill switch with an impaler on the bar chair before leaping off a ladder set up by Daddy Magic and Garcia onto kill switch and Nick Wayne. Garcia got some handcuffs and they used them to keep Nick Wayne and Killswitch retained before Mother Wayne leaves to escape their wrath. This leaves us with just the champ. Now, who gets smacked around before Adam Copeland hits a spear? They use the last set of handcuffs to retain to to restrain to restrain Christian Cage as Adam Copeland goes to get Spike from under the ring. But despite a kick in his little Pat Patrick Pat Patrich's hope I'm saying it right. Patrick um Adam, I'm sorry, Christian Cage refused to quit. Adam Copeland pulls the barbed wire board from the box with nails the champ with it. But Christian Cage doesn't quit until Adam Copeland threatens to do it again. Christian Cage quits, and we have a new TNT champion as the show switches over to Rampage. And AEW Dynamite goes off the air. Okay, all I have to say is that AEW Dynamite was a awesome show. It was just a good show for what it was. Now, if you guys enjoy my AEW Dynamite review on highs, Make sure you guys please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content. Follow my social media down below in the description. And I will see you guys tomorrow for some Tekken 8 live. I will go live on YouTube for some Tekken 8 to play Arcade Quest mode. And that's all I gotta say. So make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content, and follow my social media down below in the description. I want you guys to have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kids, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. And I will see you guys tomorrow live stream on for some Tekken 8 Arcade Quest. Have a great night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang.